The government's miserly targets for new homes come nowhere near what we need. Due to the recession, ever fewer are being built, and house prices and job losses mean many of us can't afford one. There are derelict properties, there are reusable spaces, but really we'd all like a detached home and garden. In fact, there's no shortage of space in Britain to build the homes we need and would like, but today's planning laws make that impossible. Yet in the past, people from London's East End did take matters into their own hands to build what they wanted. WORLDbytes volunteer Helder de Costa visited the Plotlands in Essex with architect and author Ian Abley to find out more about a time when people were able to build more freely.
The people that moved here could buy a plot of land and build a larger home than they could ever possibly have afforded inside the city. Theirs to do with as they wanted. Technically, today, any young couple could organise themselves to build a home like this better than this. The difference in 2009 with the 1920s is that people aren't free to build on farmland in the way they were then. After the Second World War, the ability to build homes like this was stopped by the creation of the planning system. So people were no longer free to build on their own freehold land. You couldn't just buy a plot of land, which is available cheaply, and build using your own resources. That you'd have to enter the market. Even in the middle of a recession, the housing market is unaffordable. The idea that we need to build lots of new homes, I think, is obvious. Britain's got a population of 60 million people. There's 26 million households. The existing stock is falling apart as it's used, so it's a process of dilapidation. If 26 million homes were going to last 100 years, every year you'd have to build 260,000 new homes.
Okay.
Add the 260,000 to the government's figure of 240,000 new households, that's 500,000 homes that are needed in Britain every year just to keep the stock going. At the height of the boom, in 2007, Britain was building 200,000 homes. The last year that was 100,000. The figure may fall down towards 50,000. People can't afford to buy land in Britain. It's not because there's a shortage of land. Only about 10% of Britain is developed.
Okay.
It's the cost of buying a piece of land through the planning system. You can get up in a hot air balloon or look out of an airplane or drive on a train and see how empty Britain is. So you could double the population of Britain and still not have a fifth of it built on. About a third of Britain's farmland is paid to be idle. It isn't farmed. It's not profitable to be farmed, it's used as countryside. So it'd be perfectly possible to build as these people did in their youth, for the youth of today, without having to go anywhere near all of the beautiful places in Britain, the areas of outstanding natural beauty, the woodland, the parks. There's plenty of ordinary farmland that could be used as a place to live and turned into a new landscape. People can buy farmland without benefit of planning approval, and they can build homes. Individually, people have done that and had their homes demolished. I'm personally much more interested in breaking the planning law than breaking into other people's property and occupying that as a squatter. I don't think that's particularly a healthy thing to do. The idea that people will go and develop their own homes in Britain's empty farmland, buy the land off the farmer at a very cheap price because farmers want to retire, and to start building their own homes at low cost, I think that's got a future. That's the task that we've got today. It's how to build enough homes for everybody.